East New York is currently in its inaugural season and airs Sundays on CBS. Joining me now are two actors from the show, Ruben Santiago Hudson and Elizabeth Rodriguez. How are you both doing?
Doing great. Doing
Great.
great.
Good. All right, so this show, displays a police force in an area of New York that's dealing with a lot of change and really touches on that idea of like protecting your community. So what would you guys say, like, why is this show so important in the story that it's showing?
Elizabeth.
I think that it's actually really everyone from the top, from the writers to the showrunners, executive producers to the actors, really know how important it is to tell these stories and really want to tell these stories. And having, Amanda Warren playing Regina Hayward, a female coming into this precinct to want to change the way policing is happening because she comes also from a long line of policing and being a woman of color, that combination sets up a world where it becomes believable as to what we're trying to do in a neighborhood that is a part of New York City that even New Yorkers don't know exists, that is still untouched as any neighborhood. And it comes with poverty and crime and all sorts of things, but it's an opportunity to really show the grays of humanity and the situations and bring us together.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you both play very special roles on the show. So as Marvin Sandiford and Detective Crystal Morales, what's it been like for you guys playing those roles? And you guys have actually worked together before on projects. So what's it like being partnered on this show?
Well, we're not. Elizabeth is not my partner. My partner is Bentley. But Elizabeth and I are partners in the theater world and in the arts world and as creators ourselves. But to do this show, it's amazing. You come to work and you look across and you see people who bring the best out of you. And we all are interested in telling stories that help us find the impact and power of what it means to be human, and not just police, but human. Mm-hmm. It's not so much a story about police. It's a story about human beings who are police.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you guys are kind of like in the middle of your season right now, so still lots of excitement to come. So what can you tease that fans can expect from the rest of the season?
Well, this episode coming up is a huge episode for Crystal Morales, the character I play. There's a shooting in a supermarket that Sandiford actually pegs and brings the situation, figures out who the perp is, and then that comes into my world, and it brings up my history, a past when I was in a different department, and I take it really personally and go on a mission to try to help and solve this. It's macro and macro in terms of subject, and I'm really excited we're covering that. There's also a huge cliffhanger coming up, and there's also might be a little romances, young romance, rekindling or not. There's all sorts of things, and crimes. What you got?
Well, I said lots of excitement, so definitely lots of excitement there. Now, my final question, for fans that maybe haven't tuned into East New York yet, what would they love most if they tune in?
I think they love the storylines are always things that make you watch. But the most interesting thing about this show for me is the characters. Mm-hmm. The characters, who they are, what they want, what they're built of, and how they navigate this world, navigate not only their job, but navigate their relationships, their community, and all these things. But one of the most glorious parts about it is what you see reflected on screen is also reflected off screen, and the diversity is not only on the screen. We have a tremendous diversity in our entire production staff.
Yeah, which is amazing and speaks for itself. So thank you both so much, Ruben and Elizabeth. East New York, airing Sundays on CBS. Check it out. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Take care now.